History has a strange habit. When state violence happens, it's rarely called violence at the time. It's called procedure. It's called order. And almost always we're told the same thing. Let's wait for the facts. But if you zoom out far enough, history repeats a very specific sequence. First, violence happens. Then neutral voices urge patience. Time passes. An inquiry follows. An apology is issued. A memorial is built. But accountability almost never arrives in the moment, only after the damage is done. In 1970, students at Kent State University gathered to protest a war. They weren't treated as citizens, they were treated as a threat. When the dust settled, the response wasn't immediate justice. It was caution. They said at the time, let's not rush to judgment. Investigations came later. Memorials came later. Regret came later. But in the moment, neutrality slowed everything that might have stopped it. In Selma, Alabama, people marched peacefully for rights they were legally owed. The violence they faced wasn't framed as cruelty, it was framed as crowd control. Again, the response was patience. Let's hear both sides. The apologies came years later. The history books softened the language. But neutrality didn't protect anyone crossing that bridge. In Amritsar, India, a crowd gathered in a public space. They complied with the rules. They weren't armed. What followed was later condemned, later investigated, later remembered. But at the time, restraint from the public didn't stop the outcome. It only delayed the reckoning. This is the pattern we keep missing. Neutrality feels reasonable while events are unfolding. It sounds mature, responsible, level-headed. But history doesn't judge moments by how calm we sounded. It judges them by what we allowed to continue. History is full of moments where neutrality felt reasonable, until hindsight made it indefensible. And the unsettling part isn't that this keeps happening, it's that every generation believes this time will be different, right up until the memorial. Peace out, and if you're not already following me, you should. It's going to be a ride.